about to just get in my home. Hi Kay, happy Sunday. Oh, no, shut the door on me. How are you doing? I'm gonna start as soon as I get in my home. I'm just waiting for everyone to come on. Literally just on my way back from work. Been singing all morning, all afternoon at the Blues Kitchen, so I'm literally just on my way back home. But I wanted to talk about something today, and I'm gonna wait for myself to get in before I start. Oh, yeah, I'm well. Oh, everyone's in. Hello, baby. Hello, kisses. Mwah. You alright, baby? Mummy's coming back in a second. You coming in here? Whew. It's a wild day today. You okay, baby? Mummy's coming in a second. You want to say hello to everyone? You say hello. Say hello. He does it. He's not interested today. So, I wanted to talk about something quickly. It's not going to be a long live today. But as I was on the train, something was really bugging me. And I really wanted to talk about this before, you know. In fact, I'm actually going to do a proper video on this, like a long video on the topic above, on self-mastery and the foundation actually being self-management. Now, one of the things that's really frustrating me is that I'm finding, you know, self-mastery is becoming a buzzword, especially within the self-help community, within the spiritual community, and which is good, because at the end of the day, self-mastery is something that we should be dealing with or adding into our whole practice. But the problem is that we don't actually know what self-mastery is, and and it's almost like I feel like we use the title as more of a we use it more of a ego boost, you know. Self-mastery, I'm a master, you know, I'm mastering myself. And it's like, like, do you even understand what that mastery even starts with? You know, like, it becomes so simple. Like, self-mastery isn't being able to be like the best magician or like manifester or like any of that type of stuff. That comes secondary. Like, self-mastery, the foundations of self-mastery is simple. It comes with discipline, self-discipline. Are you able to discipline yourself? Are you able to, you know, if you have something that you crave after, whether it's chocolates, whether it's weed, whether it's cigarettes, whether it's sugar, are you able to actually control those cravings and those urges? Are you able to have control over yourself and your body? Are you able to discipline yourself to make sure that you're taking care of everything that you need to be taking care of? Your personal responsibilities, picking up the phone, things like, you know, actually, if you've got something to do, like, are you doing it? Like, or are you procrastinating and pushing it until later? And, you know, are your priorities messed up? Where are your priorities? You know, are you spending more time, if especially those that don't have money? Like, I feel like with those that struggle with financial stability, the problems are there more, because it's like, I feel that when you don't have finances, you have to find other things to distract you from that lack in itself. And a lot of the time that is the foundational lack within the community. But it's like, you know, we'll find all of these things that will distract us from doing what we need to be doing. You know, and I found this especially, this is why I really get upset with the whole kind of spiritual community, and because I found myself, when I first came into this, you know, everything was binge watching YouTube of things that I didn't really need to watch. And I thought this was helping myself. I thought watching all these videos, I thought buying all these crystals, I thought buying all these books, I thought buying all of these materialistic things that didn't actually it didn't help. You know, it's not to say that there isn't anything that can assist in your journey, but essentially what we do is that we place too much responsibility on anything that isn't us. You know, we place the responsibility on the tool. We place the responsibility on the deity. We place the responsibility on everything but ourselves to actually do what it is that we need to be doing. So really think about like that this year, because self-mastery, you know, that is what we're meant to be doing. But you can't master yourself, again, if you haven't got these foundational things in place. It becomes, and this is why I get so irritated with the self-help community, because everything is self-mastery, self-development, but where's the self-discovery and where's the self-healing? So you've got everyone doing self-development, but no one knows what the hell they're healing from, and no one knows themselves. So what are you building on? Your ego. Ego development, you might as well call it that. And this is why we've got a whole society full of narcissists right now, because we feel that. So, you know, and I especially put this charge on the coaches, the spiritual healers, the quote unquote gurus. Like, be a guru yourself at being yourself. Because another thing that frustrates me is that, and I see it all the time, all of these people, like, most of these people are teaching things that they haven't integrated themselves. Most of these people are teaching things that they don't do on a daily basis. And that's what pisses me off, because you can see it. You can see those who are actually integrating the things that they talk about. And it just becomes noise. Like, I was talking to someone yesterday, and I was like, it's literally become this whole thing of 10 days to become 10 days to become CEO. This is the new course. 5 hours to become a yogi. Like, you know, everything is so microwave and so superficial that we actually skip the real reason as to why we're doing this process. Even when you look at marketing, like, even though I want to go into marketing so bad, like, this is my passion, but I get pissed off with marketers because, you know, it becomes so wild. It's like you get taught to create a quick launch so that you can release a quick course and you sell this to people, but the value isn't there because you wasn't thinking about the value, you was thinking about the money. And I think we need to, especially this year, you're going to see who's really who and who's really about who, because I feel like a lot of people have been hiding within a community to be able to be like, yeah, I'm for everyone, I'm for you, I'm for me, I'm for him, I'm for her. No, you're not, you're for yourself. And really, we're going to see these people that are really for themselves, because, you know, you'll see by their actions, by their fruits, you shall know them. This is what the Bible says, even though I'm not Christian. But, you know, there's certain principles that are still real. This year, by their fruits, you will know them. The point is that you need to be watching. You need to keep your eyes open, because a lot of the times we deceive ourselves and we keep ourselves in illusions from the truth that is trying to reveal itself to us. And so you need to choose to actually open your eyes this time. You know, 2020, clarity, pure, clear vision. Right? The vision is there, but you need to open your eyes, right? You know, it's things that are tangibly in front of you. It's no longer, oh my gosh, I need to go into my third eye. No, it's right in front of you. Everything is physical right now. You know, you don't have to go into the astrals to try and pull this out and whatever. No, it's right there. Like, and so now let's really be grounded in our journeys, in our spiritual journeys, in our physical journeys. Spirituality should not negate practicality. Like, spirituality should not negate practicality. Practicality should always be the foundation of what you're doing. And I feel like, yeah, we've just made it into some airy fairy fantasy world, and this has become more damaging for us, because it's like we found better ways at creating cushions for ourselves. You know, we found better ways at hiding ourselves from the truth. And excuse me, this is something we just need to stop doing. So this is what I wanted to come on and say. And there's actually one more thing I wanted to say. Yes, Shiloh. And it's to do with... You okay, baby? Okay. You're gonna have bath time now. And it's to do with... just need to get my train of thought. Yeah, not everyone's a master. And I think that there's been this whole thing, like, because of this whole message of it, you know, everyone's a god, everyone's a goddess, everyone's an alien, everyone's something other than human. We've really exaggerated a lot of things, and so we've got the everyday person in the community that struggles because they're thinking, oh my gosh, I don't really, like, you know, I'm not up there. I'm just an ordinary person. Will I be able to ascend, quote unquote? Will I be able to, you know, make sure I can complete this this lifetime without having to come back here again and go through karma and stuff because I wasn't the master? And it's like, yeah, like, I feel like that kind of ties into this whole egotistical thing about everyone wanting to be a master, because everyone talks self-mastery, but not everyone is actually practicing self-mastery. So it's like, you know, even though you've got these people that may actually go for a journey to where they have to master certain aspects of themselves, it's like, at the end of the day, you're still a student, and it's still acknowledging that even when you get to a place where you've mastered an aspect, and even then, you'll still never be a master. Like, in this lifetime, you can't be a master. You can probably be a master when you leave, because you learned, that's your lesson. You may have to come back and do the lesson again, but, you know, there's a certain level that you've mastered. Or you may have failed, and this is how you come back as double signs in astrology, but we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, essentially that we're all students trying to master ourselves. No one is higher than anyone. We need to get rid of this hierarchical bullshit because it just fuels our ego. And so that's all I really wanted to say today. I'm hoping that this is something that resonated with you. I know I haven't been live in a while, but there's something I really needed to get off my chest as I was thinking about it on the train. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will be doing a much more in-depth video about what self-management is and what self-mastery is. I just haven't had a chance because I've literally just been crazy busy, but I will be doing it this week at some point. So that we can really be clear about these things and be clear about the journey that we're trying to take. Because if you don't know what it is, how are you going on this journey? You know, so yeah, that's essentially what I wanted to say. And yeah, hopefully this week we'll have a full video on this. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page, Soul Reconnection. Make sure you check out some of the videos there. I've got some videos there that's dealing with giving you some practical tips for 2020. You know, how to be successful in 2020. Definitely taking into consideration a lot of the energies that is going forward in 2020 as well. So make sure you check out the YouTube page, Soul Reconnection, and I will see you guys on the other side.